You're watching Action News Now. Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to Action News Now at 6. We turn things over now to meteorologist Patrick Wright. Patrick, I saw some fog this morning. Any more of that coming?
Yeah, with the clear sky out there, we may get the nice sunshine during the day, but that does allow us to cool things off a little bit in the overnight hours and allow for something like this to happen, especially in those areas which are protected by the winds, such as valleys like this. This was an image taken earlier from Slope Mountain looking towards the north, and where Lake Almanor is just a few ridges beyond this camera, and we see the fog settling into the valley here, and we'll see more of that this evening and into tomorrow morning, and even spreading into portions of the Sacramento Valley here in our area. Now, though tonight for the headlines, fog chances will be there for our area. We'll be dry again tomorrow, so as long as we can burn the fog off, then we'll see the sunshine again for most of the day. But we have a very mild week ahead, as we don't have really much activity coming from the Pacific or anywhere else. Just a calm week ahead with the chances for a few sprinkles here and there, but nothing significant. Winds are going to be a big factor tonight, as that will determine what areas will get fog. Most of the mountain areas, I think, should be pretty good because they're relatively sheltered from any wind, but we have to watch. Can the wind calm down just enough along the I-5 corridor to allow some fog to develop? I think so far the best chances will be down in the Chico and Oroville areas overnight tonight, but I'll get into that here in just a few graphics. But for now, satellite imagery looking not too bad. It's infrared satellite looking at the temperature of the cloud tops. We just have a few clouds out towards the northwest, filtering into some areas, but nothing too significant. A very clear night. If you want to do some stargazing or something, a beautiful night to do it. But temperatures today topped off around the low 60s in Redding, so it was a beautiful day to get outside, go for a walk, enjoy a hike in the mountains, and enjoy some of the scenery and the fresh snowfall in some areas. But temperatures right now, we are looking in the low 50s to mid 50s across the valley right now, and upper 20s to low 30s in the mountains as things are cooling off. In terms of the winds, we are going to watch some of those decrease a little bit overnight, but it just depends on where we can see those winds decrease fast enough, where the fog will develop in portions of the valley. Along the I-5 corridor, still looking a little decent enough where it could limit the fog development, but looking towards Chico and Oroville, I think those are your best chances for fog development tonight and into tomorrow morning. But by tomorrow afternoon, some wind will pick back up again, but not as much as we've seen today, although it was minuscule for the most part today. In terms of the FUTURECAST, though, we are even picking up some chances for fog on the FUTURECAST. Looking down there near Yuba City, not too bad for fog development, but it doesn't really stretch as far. Again, it just depends on how much the wind can calm down for tonight for those areas to get some of the fog development. But some high-level clouds could filter in by tomorrow evening, and then setting up for a little bit of a partly cloudy to mostly cloudy day on Monday. But we do see the chance for some drizzle in the valley, although that quickly moves on through, and setting up for a partly cloudy to mostly sunny sky by the afternoon. And same thing for Tuesday, though, a few less clouds and drizzly conditions. Now, heading into the rest of the week, though, we are looking at a relatively partly cloudy to mostly cloudy sky at times. A weak system will pass through Wednesday into Thursday, though we don't expect much with this, as models have been backing off on this system, so we'll just keep an eye on that going forward. Temperatures for tomorrow, though, topping off in the low 50s for the North Mountains, AM fog in some of those valleys, PM sunshine for sure. And then we have some AM fog and PM sunshine again for the Sierra Cascades. Temperatures topping off in the 40s to low 50s in some cases, depending on your elevation. But on the ridge, looking at temperatures ranging from the mid 40s to mid 50s for highs. Though in the North Valley tonight, temperatures dropping down to the mid 30s in some cases. It just depends. If you can get some fog, you may not drop as low, but if you remain clear, you make it down to the mid 30s. Highs tomorrow hovering around 60 degrees for most places, and then the mid-valley, not too bad tonight. Fog will limit the cooler temperatures, so upper 30s for the most part for Chico and Oroville, but temperatures topping off in the upper 50s for the most part in the mid-valley. Next 7 days, though, the main thing to watch will be Wednesday and Thursday, as a chance for a few sprinkles may linger into the valley at times as a very weak system passes through, but a very mild week is ahead. Chance for morning fog here and there, especially Monday into Tuesday, although not too bad. So it's a nice calm week to really recharge some of your sunshine batteries at times.